Hi everyone!
Hey!
Welcome back to That Occasion podcast. We're back for episode
2.
I actually didn't know if we were going to make a second one.
No, I don't. I think I've just done 4. 2.
I'm just happy that you're wearing trousers.
Listen, I was wearing trousers last time.
Were you actually?
Yeah,
Comments I've had.
No, listen, you saw.
It
I
was a hot
wearing
day,
shorts.
so things went.
They were very short
Inside.
shorts. No, I wish. Today, what are we talking about?
Hair. Hairier. No hair. Hairless. I feel like hair is something quite contentious because for Asian people, we are blessed, and I use the word blessed, to have a lot of hair. And sometimes I feel like it is not easy, not always easy, for people to navigate that being, Asian and hairy, no?
So, to an element, I do agree because, yes, we are natural. Wow, okay, so the majority, not every.
That's true, because there are some Asian people that aren't hairy.
Yeah, literally.
Like Eastern Asian, they're not always hairy. Do you know the difference? South Asian's like Indian.
No.
Yeah, we're South Asian. You have to accept that.
I will never.
No, but you have to accept
I
that.
will never.
And South is great.
We are North India.
No, we're South
We
Asian.
are from the Punjab.
Oh, jab you. I would never.
You wish.
But yeah, Eastern Asian, hairless, on the whole, right?
It's because, do you know what it is? I know why it is. It's science. So,
Great.
wait, hold on.
Convention.
So basically, because they're closer to the equator, you know that line through the middle of the globe,
Who is?
the south.
South, like us, South Asians?
No. Go India,
Okay.
Asia, south of that, right? Because they're closer to there, they need less hair to keep warm.
Well, India's so hot though, so why do we have hair?
Because we're north.
Okay, so
Do you see-
North Indian people are more hairy than South Indian
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Is that true?
I am going to say yes. I am not aware.
I will say that Punjabi guys tend to be hairy.
Yeah, I agree. But I quite like it.
Yeah, but do you?
I like it on a partner, for example. For me,
You're like a slippery chicken.
thank you so much. I like to stay very well groomed.
Yeah, but why?
Do you know what it is? I don't know. I've always done it. Always.
Yeah, but it doesn't make it right though. You've always smoked too.
Only
Since
when,
07.
only when I go fast. I find it unkempt, but that's just for me.
Okay.
For my other half or for my partner, I quite like that Asian hairiness.
Ooh.
That came
Of
out.
course.
No,
Rabbit.
no, listen. There's something really masculine about it, isn't there?
There is. I totally agree with you. Yeah, okay, but what if you're feminine and you're hairy?
Look, each to their own. Everyone is, if you're feminine, if you're quite butch, if you're everything in between.
What would you call yourself?
Really butch.
The thing is, you are quite butch.
No.
No, you're just rough.
Ah!
Like your hair.
Oh!
Full circle!
No!
Don't synchronise your vocal tones.
Oh, it's not my fault. I'm an actor.
Which, please. I mean, this is all a big act. We all know what's underneath that top.
Jelly.
I don't think you're ready.
Because.
Jam, don't shake!
I'm very hairy, so I'm
Ooh.
like hairy, literally from here all the way down.
At your toes.
And okay, man, beast.
Again, don't shame me for being hairy.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You are. Man beast. What does that mean?
That you're a beastie man.
Okay, now don't get turned on either, okay? I don't need to be shamed or
No,
turned on.
listen, twice a year.
If you didn't do anything, what would you look like?
Probably a carpet.
What parts of yourself do you groom?
Everywhere. Eyebrows, beard, cheeks. Because genuinely, you know what it's like when you're trying to grow a beard. Literally, so from the bottom of your eyes all the way down, literally, it's just, you have to shave out the bits that you don't want. So I do chest, back, legs.
Do you shave your legs?
Yeah. You've seen how smooth they are.
Are you like that Venus advert? I'm your fire.
What about you? What do you think?
I think we have a lot of pressure. There have been a lot of changes over the years. So I think more and more people are into people that being themselves. And I think it's okay. I think it should always be okay to be hairy, but it's been a bit more acceptable in more recent years. Like in the 90s, it was all about smooth, twinky types. Back in the day, you were a proper twink.
I was.
Oh, babe, you are.
Absolutely
You were
not.
literally, you're 5 foot nothing, and you had a 26-inch waist.
28.
2 inches.
Look what happened. Cake.
I was big, I was overweight, and I was hairy. So I was more painfully aware because I knew I wasn't the norm.
Okay.
I'm glad the tides are turning, but I think gay Asian people probably have a bit more of a time. I also think Asian women generally have a time with it.
Oh, babe,
because the pressure
yes.
they have is bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know about lesbian Asian women. I don't know what happens.
No, I don't either. I'm not even going to make an assumption. Let us know.
Oh. There are lots of people that have hairy chests like me.
Yeah.
And I love having body hair,
Yeah.
right? But there are parts of me you think, oh, do you know what? I could do without.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the back here of your shoulder.
Yeah.
You're just like, what was the purpose?
Yeah.
I'm like, is it to help me in the cold weather, which to be fair, I do get cold in winter, or maybe it alerts you from predators by standing on end? Because you don't have really good intuition. No, I really do. But the problem is, I've got really bad eyesight. So
The hairs do it for it.
anyway, if I met somebody and they were literally hairy all over and there was no attempt at grooming, I would just, I don't know, it might cross my mind. I don't know if it's a no-go, but it would certainly something I think about. Because maybe the other thing is, a little bit of grooming says something about the person.
Yes.
So it's maybe a bit of self-care. That doesn't mean you should shave it all off, but do you trim? Do you keep it in a shape? Do you know what I mean?
Yes. But then aren't you with that person for the wrong reasons? Because you're trying to almost change who they are to suit what you want.
Yes, I am.
But then if the shoe was on the other foot, how would you feel? If they wanted you to trim or have something in a certain way, or actually they really liked the hairy shoulders but they didn't like the hairy chest.
Oh, that's a fetish. That must be a fetish.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
How would you change?
So, true story. There was a guy once who wanted hairless legs.
Stop.
Listen, it was a long time ago. Just calm down.
I've seen your legs. That would have taken ages.
So I have done that before. So I have changed. And do you know what? The itch when it grew back. Oh
yeah.
my god! I would be awake at night.
Yeah.
Hair growing back.
Yeah.
You can almost feel the follicles just tingling your nerves.
Trying to get back at you saying, look what
Look
you've
what
done.
you did. So yes, I hear what you're saying. And I don't know. I feel like if somebody got on really well and you're just like, babe, could you just get rid of your little back beard, please? Why not?
What about if, again, you met another basic and, deep breath, and they asked you to shave your beard? I know, that was painful for me to even say. But what would you do?
Luckily, I've got such a strong chin. I'll be honest with you, they are looking for the wrong person. Like, that would change my look completely. But that's different to a little bit of like, okay, here's another example. Babe, I love you, but you know the little hair on your knuckles? Would you mind just... Like, it doesn't change you, but it's just something that the person might notice.
Of course it does, but you're going to have cold fingers.
Do you shave your hands? Oh my god, you shave? Okay, so I've got these little, look at this, hairy bits here.
Yeah.
So what do you do? What
I
do you do
shave
with that?
them.
But don't you shave your hands though?
Well, that's because I need to do my arms. I'm growing out for a wax.
Oh.
But I do wax my arms. I would wax my chest, but you know, nowadays I don't think I could take the pain. So I really trim and shave.
I definitely went through a phase of shaving my whole body.
Wow.
I was like in my early 20s, this was like 2 years ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do it because I'm just gonna, I don't know why, maybe you see things online or
Peer pressure?
Maybe peer pressure, I don't know. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And
Okay.
being completely hairless, which I did do once, it was really, really weird. I felt basically like a plastic wrapped chicken in Tesco. I was like, and it didn't feel right.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think you have to come to your own kind of natural conclusion about what is right for you in your body. But the only
Yeah,
thing I would
I
say
agree.
is I do think people feel pressured to be a certain way. So it can be
Yeah.
hairless, but now it might be if you're a bear that you feel like you have to be hairy for the bear community or people you hang out with, you know?
Absolutely. So look at Bollywood actors. Right.
They're not hairy at all.
At all, at all.
What is that?
And do you know what? So even the ones that were hairy back in the 90s, you know, like Akshay Kumar, he was horrifically hairy.
See again,
Back in the
what
day.
do you said horrifically.
Okay.
See, that is a subconscious way. That's shaming.
No, I'm not
No,
ashamed.
no, no,
Okay, okay.
It's a subconscious thing that
Right.
drilled into you.
Not horrifically then, but really, really, really hairy.
Yeah, but the point is, you used horrifically to mean a lot.
I'm also
which
going to use
is
the back of my hand.
hairless.
Hairless hand
There's no friction,
to
babe.
bounce.
But I think, and I'm not saying for you, but generally, there is still a subconscious feeling, oh, if you're really hairy, it's bad.
No.
Well, you just said it! You
No.
said horrifically hairy.
Yes, okay, in that context, and maybe it was a wrong language to use.
Well, we'll
This
take that
needs to be
apology.
edited out.
This will
This
not
is-
be edited.
This
This
is
will
not an
not
apology.
be edited.
Not an apology. So, my opinions are all mine. So, you roll your eyes again.
So why do you keep a beard and then keep the rest of your body hairless?
Because I really freaking like my beard.
But what about the beard is different to body hair?
Because it's on my face.
I know that, but why do you prefer it on your face and not on your body?
Gives me built-in contour and hides my chins.
No, I think it's because of it's more socially acceptable.
You've always been quite clean-shaven normally, historically.
Yeah, I grew my beard for Bear Week in Sitges in 2016.
We are not talking about that today.
Why not?
Because I know what you got up to in Sitges and Bear Week in 1984.
If you've never heard of Sitges, it is one of the best places in the world you can go.
Don't even know where this country is.
It's a gay holiday resort about half an hour from Barcelona. It's on the beach. They've got a club called El Horno. Well, that's a bar.
Here we go.
Yeah, sure. It's really, really stunning. And Bear Week every September, and it's international. And honestly, if you are hairy like me, and occasionally you, I don't know, it's amazing. Like, I walked down the street in Sitges and I was wearing a vest top, and I've never had so much attention in my life. And it's weird. If you get a chance and you're hairy, definitely go. It gets very busy. It's growing your body hair.
To be honest with you, if I squeeze really hard, it just grows back. I'm like, you know, one of those dolls that grow hair.
I used to love those.
Really
See, I've
nicely.
definitely got some salt and pepper. I've got some
Yeah.
white here.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't really mind it.
Ah. I mean, absolutely looks stuntalina. Linda.
Evangelista. I feel like, you know, like when a German Shepherd gets to about 7 or 8 and it gets like little white bits on its beard. I'm like that.
I'm going to pause a second. He's just compared himself to a dog.
I see myself as a German Shepherd.
I mean, there are so many different ways that I could go
No,
with
but
this.
don't you though? You're like some sort of Rottweiler. You put the rot in Rottweiler.
Oh, thank you so much. I will rip off your hand. I like a bit of salt and pepper in somebody else's beard.
It's so weird. It's like your body hair thing and other people, but you're
I know-
different on yourself.
Yeah, no.
And I think we all do that in some way. Okay, so do you think Asian people have more visible body hair than white people?
Yes.
Okay, so therefore, do you think it's harder for gay Asian men to possibly feel confident in their body because of that?
You can be comfortable and confident with as much body hair or as little as body hair if you are comfortable and confident in yourself. The outside will shine
Yeah.
anyway. If you love yourself and you love who you are and you know who you are and you're very happy with who you are, well then do you know what? Body hair, no body hair, 3 heads, 2 heads, 1 head, doesn't really matter.
That's a very good point, because actually, it's not what defines you.
No,
it's
it
just
isn't.
a part of your package, isn't it, really?
I think maybe for women it was slightly different.
Yeah, women. I mean, that's a
Um,
whole different kettle of fish.
I mean, look, you know, your body, your choice.
That is true. How dare you? How dare you try and make me change? I
Oh.
can't get in here. This is my world.
So, we both know I can.
I would very think I can.
Hold my jewellery. Uh-huh. You know, this snow globe.
Raj, I appreciate you. Thank you for wearing clothing today.
Yo, listen.
Don't yo me.
I will yo
Hey,
you.
yo. Can I just say, generationally, this whole yo, I cannot stand it.
Listen, is it because I'm so much younger than you that you hate me? Thank you.
Thank you. And as usual, if you have any comments or questions, please put them in below. Don't forget to like and subscribe our video on our channel.
Please.
We'll have more things coming up every week. We're aiming for something every week.
Yeah, hopefully. And I'm hoping that more things will come up during the week.
Hashtag awkward.
We love you all.
Love you all. Take care, everyone.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.